I'm going to take a little bit of time and do a little bit of voiceover today. First thing I did, unfortunately my camera didn't keep up with me, so I laid a puddle, a large puddle of house paint, just regular wall paint, semi-gloss. And in the middle I've got a little bit of sapphire blue. Now you notice this is not a lot of paint. So the paint colors are going to sit on top of this, and the puddle behind it is what's going to move it around. Now, put a little bit more on here so you can see just how I spread it. It's only sitting right on top. Okay. And on top of that, I am going to put a little bit of black. Just give it a little contrast. Now both of these are tube paints. The sapphire is a Deco Art sapphire. There's the black is a combination of Mars Black and Payne's Gray from Liquitex. Okay, I'm going to start with my pigments. My pigments all are Acrylics, and I'm going to start out with my gold, which looks really beautiful. It's hard to see the pearlesque on that and how absolutely shiny it is. I'm going to put a little bit of that in the center. Okay, not a lot. Let me see. Should I get something for it to grab onto? Well, let's go with the next one. This is a light green, and it's only light green because I have very little of the pigment. Again, this is all Pearlex, and I put along in here some Color Art interference gold and interference green, and to give it a little bit of a sheen. And it's pretty amazing how well this glows after it comes out. Okay, I'm gonna give it a little something to grab onto, because the pigments always need something to work with. So just green. This is the Liquitex Basics yellow. And I'm just gonna put a little tiny bit in there. All of my pigments are mixed with some polyacrylic and a little bit of water, and not anything else. I think I might actually put a little bit of gloss medium in there, but it's just to get it to loosen up a bit, a little less thick. Okay, it's got a little bit of yellow, and I got a little purple to go on top of that. Now this purple is super shimmery. And again, Pearlex with a little bit of interference purple and a little bit of interference and a little bit of blue, purple sparkle, violet sparkle. Okay, there we go. Now, if I can find it, there it is. Today I'm going to be putting on, for my cell activator, again it's black. It's Mars Black with a little bit of gray, Payne's Gray. You can see it's pretty thick. I'm going to actually thin that down just a little bit. I thin it down with just a little bit of water. Not much. I mean, I don't even think I added a quarter of a teaspoon of water. Probably even less than that. Just enough to give it a little more of a drizzle. This is mixed with Australian Floetrol. And ideally what it's supposed to do, what it's going to do, it's going to give me some really nice cells. Let's see what happens with this. I think I'm going to kick it up just a little bit. And because that black seemed to sink a little bit, I'm going to add a little bit of my same thing. This is titanium white, with Australian Folklore. That's floating a lot nicer. I have to move my black a little bit. It often happens. And let's see what comes out of this. I'm going to speed this up, and from this point I'll blow it out and we'll spin it and see what we can come up with. Try to spin some of this out along here with a little bit of a concentration. Now you always want to make sure you clean up your edges, because otherwise if you don't, these little drips will continue to drip and pull your paint off. Okay, I'm thinking probably best seen from this angle. I don't know, it has a lot of different angles you can see from. And I hope this video has been helpful. And I'm going to wash myself up and bring you in for a little bit of a close-up.